Hey everyone, welcome to a special episode of the Clueless Quilter. I'm Kim Sandberg, and today I have some very special guests. You'll notice I'm in a little bit of a different place today. I'm actually down on the production floor because I want to introduce you to my husband, Ryan Sandberg, who also works here. And he's going to be our Clueless Quilter today. We're going to have a little bit of fun with him. So come on over here with me and let's go find him. Hey, look, I found him. This is my husband, Ryan Sandberg. I want to introduce everybody. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
So my name is Ryan Sandberg. Of course, I'm Kim's husband. I work here at Handi Quilter. I work with both the production and quality teams.
Right.
Mostly doing inspections on incoming parts for our machines, as well as internal audits for our teams here at Handi Quilter.
All right. So in other words, you make sure that only the very best quality parts get used.
That's right.
In our production process, right?
Correct.
All right. Awesome. Well, Ryan has very kindly agreed to come up and do a little quilt off today. He does not know how to quilt. He has never learned. However, he knows every single model. He recognizes the machines. He does all that stuff, but he doesn't even know how to turn it on. So we're going to have a little bit of fun upstairs, and we actually have a couple of other people that are joining us. Kelly and her husband are going to be here. So we're going to have the two husbands get taught how to quilt today. So let's head upstairs and we'll meet up with them. All right, well, welcome to the filming studio. You can see that I brought my hubby up here with me. And I've got Kelly, and she has someone special with her here today too.
Here's my guy. So this is Brett, and he's going to be a quilter today. He's so excited to learn how to quilt. He's actually told me lots of times, you really ought to teach me how to do that so I can do it when you're gone.
So why not do it on film?
And I said, it's way harder than that. So we'll see today how that goes.
And she doesn't teach me very well. She's not very patient.
Well, I don't know about that. Hey. This is, Kelly and I are professionals. This is what we do all day, every day. We teach people how to quilt. So we thought how much fun it would be to take two ultimate beginners that really, I mean, you've seen a lot of quilting, but you haven't actually done it. And so let's dive into it. So Kelly, what is the first pattern that we always start with when we're teaching new quilters?
Pretty much we start with E's and L's. That's something really basic and something that people know intuitively because they learned that motion, learning to write their name with cursive. So
exactly.
But we probably ought to show them how to bring up the bobbin thread, see if they can master that.
Right. That's the number one thing. Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay.
So why don't you do it? Why don't you show us how to do that on your machine? Okay. So we'll take a close up and then we'll have both of them give it a try. So you come over here. You got to come over here so you can get it up close and personal and see how to do this.
Well, first off, you need to see our handlebars a little bit. Each handlebar has functions on them. So on the left handlebar, we have a needle or an arrow that goes up and down. That is our needle up, down stitch. That does a half stitch. If you push it once, it goes down. If you push it once, it goes up. Stop laughing, Brett.
Okay. I just like big bobbins, so that's good.
And our machines do have
bobbins. Focus. Okay, so we're gonna push that needle down while I'm holding onto the thread, and then I'm gonna push needle up. And so I did one full stitch. But I need to bring that thread down through the center of my foot. So I'm going to let go of my top thread, let it pull through, and then I can grab both of those threads. So now I'm holding on to two threads, and I'll come back to the place where my bobbin thread came up. And if I hold that button down, if I just kind of hold it, I'm going to do like 4 little micro stitches, and then it's ready to go. Can you do that?
Okay. So
easy stuff.
Come on over here, Team Sandberg.
Jeez, that was a lot of information.
Oh boy.
It's okay. We each have a personal coach to help you do this. So let's give this a try.
I'm going to cut the thread and make you start over.
Yeah, no cheating.
Okay.
Can I move this over here?
Yeah, you can move over a little bit.
Okay, come right over here, Brett.
Okay. Lover. You need to call me lover. Okay, match that. Right?
But you got to hold on to the thread.
Okay.
Now
so
push that
what you need to
button
do is
Now
hold on
push
to
it
the
up.
thread.
And now move it. And now pull up.
And
Just pull.
Well,
No, don't let go.
Yeah, just grab
You
your
gotta-
thread.
Oh, you let go.
Hold on
to the thread.
Yeah,
We're struggling over here.
Okay.
I'm going to be his
Needle down.
third hand and hold the machine for
Needle
you.
up.
So now do the needle
Don't
down,
let go of
needle
that
up.
thread. hold on to this thread.
Okay, now do
Now
it one
move
more
the
time. Bring the
machine.
needle up.
And it pulls the bobbin thread. No,
Push it one more time.
Just
There you
pull-
go.
pull the
Now,
thread.
gently move the
And
machine to
there's
the
your
side.
bobbin thread.
Continue
See
to
it?
hold on
Okay.
to it. Now give that
You
thread
did
a little
it.
Do
tug.
I have to hold that?
Now you need to get
Okay,
that thread.
so give it a
So
little
now you
tug.
got to hold on to both of them.
There's
Come
your
back to
bobbin
the
thread.
point.
Go ahead
Yep.
and grab. Now reach
Now.
down and grab
One,
both of those threads.
If you just
Two.
hold your
the
thumb on
machine
it,
for you.
All right. Like in one
hold your
hand.
thumb on it. It'll
Yeah,
just keep
with one
doing it.
hand.
There you go.
All right, like that.
Okay. Perfect.
So what
Good
we
job.
want to do is pull it all the way up. There we go. Oh,
Let's
man, you
just-
guys totally beat us on that one. Okay, he's almost here.
That's
Now,
because she mainly did it.
hold.
Hold it down.
Yeah, just hold it down, and just
we
put your
just
finger on it and
grab
hold it down, and it will just cycle a few times and do those little
Do I
micro
pull or
stitches.
not pull?
Yep, just stop. Now stop
Yeah, you
with
put
it
the
down.
microphone
Okay,
on.
Okay.
now
Just in case
We're
you
ready.
didn't know, this is a microphone.
Wow.
okay. So we've got the bobbin pulled up and a
Okay.
couple of micro stitches.
Okay.
Let's do those E's and L's
All
that
right.
we talked about. So why don't you stitch a couple of those, and I'll do the next pattern. So yeah, you go ahead
Okay.
and scoot over there so you can see.
E's and L's. You guys know what E's and L's are, right? You don't have any E's and L's in your name, Brett. You've got one E, so you should know how to do. what this
I don't
gonna
do cursive, but that's what that looks like. So.
Oh, you don't do cursive. This is a good time for you to practice. You got it, Ryan?
Got it.
All right.
Got it.
Well,
Here we
what
go.
buttons did you? You didn't show the
Oh,
buttons
which
to
buttons to
use.
use?
Here's our
You have
start.
got to be a better
This is our
educator.
start and stop. You're just about to be fired. This is start. Now I'm done. I'm just going to push it again and
Okay.
stop.
So you don't have to hold it. You just push it
No,
once
yeah.
and go.
Good point, Ryan. Do
All right.
not hold your
Thank
thumb
you
on that
for
button.
All right.
thank you for explaining that to me, Ryan.
Hey, you're welcome.
That's actually a common thing that we run into, right, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay. So push it and just, I drew a little line here for you
Just one hand?
to use as a
You
reference
can
point.
use both if you want to.
And
But
just start
But
quilting
this
your
has the
E's
camera
and
on
L's,
it, so
practice
try not to
your,
move it a whole lot.
cursive.
Okay.
push.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Hit pop. So
We didn't have that set. Huh?
you had a thread break. Okay.
I'll do a big one for an L.
Should I put this
There you go.
No.
Oh, you're
Okay.
a speedster. Can you hear the machine
We
speed
are
up?
really not.
Yeah.
That's the stitch
Love it.
regulation, kind of trying to keep up with you.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Oh, those are some good loopy E's and L's. Very good.
Oh, was I supposed to do an L?
Yes, E's and L's. But
Oh,
you
that's
did,
an L?
You did an L right there.
So
yeah, very good.
here we go. Sorry, we had a thread break.
It's okay.
So
Well,
go ahead and
I'll
grab.
keep playing
Okay.
with mine.
Okay, keep going.
Do some
Brian
E's
just
and L's.
wants to stitch on
Don't
his
hold
own.
your thumb on it.
Yeah, go ahead and just go ahead and push it, turn it on, and now start stitching E's and L's. Oh, beautiful. Slow down just a little bit. There you go. Oh, that looks great.
Kelly's looked a lot. Oh, that's a lovely L.
Just concentrate on consistency.
Oh my goodness.
It's the first time you've ever done it. It's fine.
And I'm not even a doctor.
Yeah.
You're having so much fun.
Well, I've got doctor's handwriting.
That's okay.
All right.
I can read it. E-L, 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 E.
E circle, E back to L, E back to slash L. Okay.
I'm going to cut
That
this
was-
thread.
that was
too.
pretty
Okay.
great.
You want to keep it.
If
nice
you're
and
going
pointed
to
up here.
teach me, I have to cut the thread. You got to have me do everything.
Okay, next time you have to cut the thread.
Next
Okay.
time you'll cut the thread. Okay, so the next pattern that we usually teach is stipple, right? Just a basic stipple. So meandering,
Ryan, what's a
we call
stipple?
it couple.
You tell me.
Kim's
Tell me,
going to
brother.
show you.
So I'm going to show you guys, and I've got one of our easy iron off pencils, yes. And I'm going to draw the path a little bit, which you both can do, so that you can just kind of follow it. But so a meander means that you are going to just kind of quilt big loops, but you don't want them to cross over themselves. You can kind of think like puzzle pieces.
Okay.
You see that there? So you kind of follow a line like that.
Why do you call it stipple and not just meandering?
That's a good question. I don't know where the stipple
It has just lots of names.
has. Yeah.
Oh.
The meander, the meander actually makes more sense for me because it just kind of meanders around. But stipple is just another, it's another name that they use. All right, so why don't you go ahead and give that a little bit of
you
a
want
try.
to
Do you want me to
Draw it
follow the
first?
pattern or do my own pattern?
It works
You
better if you
can
draw it
choose.
first.
I can choose.
As we
I got
often say,
options.
you
Go
can
from
be the
here,
boss of your
so-
quilt.
All right, this thing's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be awesome. Just don't cross over.
Okay. So that's a different meander. There you go. Give it a go.
No, I'm supposed to follow that?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
Nick,
you
you've
can
done a
follow
good
that
job
line.
of following what I did.
Well, I
I want
can't-
you to keep going.
Oh,
Keep going?
that's good.
Keep going. I want you to tilt clear over here to the. Keep tilting over a little bit.
And you just want nice, smooth motion with your hands.
Hey, that looks really good.
Cross your lines. So you're gonna
I
have to
thought
go
of it all
back.
by myself.
So you want to slow your hands down just a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
We've got the speedster over here. Can you hear him? How fast he's quilting?
He's efficient.
Slow and steady. How are we
Slow.
doing?
We have a very interesting hander.
Oh, he does have a very
It's more of
interesting
a,
It fills the space.
Snake?
might be a little alcohol involved in that.
Everybody's is unique to themselves, right?
Exactly.
So you're still passing because
Still
it's
passing.
like your handwriting. It's unique to you. Just because
Exactly.
yours doesn't look like Ryan's.
I want to go see Ryan's.
Nope. Yeah, come on over and look. So you can see the part that he followed what I was doing.
Oh,
And then he
yeah.
kind of did his own little
Yeah,
thing.
he knows how to do it.
It's supposed to look like puzzle pieces or
That's a stipple.
Or
Mine's
the
a
dog
meander.
bones, right? Yes. That's a stipple.
we'll have to think of a new name for this one. That's okay.
I'll have to come up with something fun on that one. Okay, so Kelly, what's another pattern we like to teach?
How about like a star?
Oh, that's a good idea.
A loop and then making a star.
I like that. Let's
Should we do
show them
that?
how to do that. Yeah. So why
Okay.
don't you step over here and Kelly can show you the stitch path.
Okay, so I'm just going to go from Brett's needle and we're just going to go and we're going to do a loop. And then we're going to come up here and do a star. Just an easy 5-point star that you learned in school.
Okay.
And then just do some loops out of it. And then we're going to do a star in a different direction. And then some loops. How
You
about
said
that?
not to cross over.
This one we're crossing.
We're adding in a
So,
loop.
Yes,
It's not
this is a
true
different
meander.
design. And
So
this
much
one will cross
pressure.
our lines. It is a lot of pressure. Because if you don't pass this one, there's no lunch.
Oh, boy.
So I'll let you draw what you want to.
Do I have to draw?
You don't have to. Of course you don't.
I'm going to do it without
Do you
drawing.
want to
You
draw
wanna
or
do it
do you
without
want to
drawing?
write
That's
the
just
machine?
fine.
I'm going to follow you. I just
Okay,
can't
so
see
so
what
we'll
we're
kind
doing.
of
So
we'll
what
move
they're
back.
talking about is when
From this
you're
way and
doing
over?
these big
We'll
ones,
kind
you're
of come
moving the
and
machine
stitch back
really
over this
fast,
way.
and you're out stitching the stitch regulator just a
Oh.
little bit, so you need to slow your hands down. Just a little
Okay.
bit. Are your
I
hands
just-
sweaty?
I
Oh,
do
you're
have-
nervous.
I do have fast
You
hands.
can do it. You can bleep that. That would be a
All right,
bleep.
now let's see the star there. Oh, very nice. Now, you fill in that space right there. I'm gonna make you think like a quilter. You got to fill in the space. All right,
I'm going to
there's
get
your
trapped if
star.
I go over
Very
there. So I'm
good.
coming this
And you
way.
can't quilt yourself into a corner. Good. Okay. That's good. I think Ryan's caught the bug.
He's got a nice steady
I'm not sick.
rhythm.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
healthy.
good. You did a good job slowing down your hands. Very good. Do you want to keep going?
All right.
Oh,
Why don't
okay.
you do another loop or two? And I think we'll have our good. Oh, that's really good. Definitely.
I'm a shining star.
I don't know how to do stars.
You are a shining star.
I never got any stars.
It's
in
maybe a
school.
dimly shining.
Watch
Okay,
out,
that's
Houston. The quilt is coming your way.
Now, my question is, when we're all done, where's the oven with the pre-baked souffle quilt that we can show everyone?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I don't know that we have one of those tucked away.
No.
Okay, well, I think you guys have mastered our basic shapes. What do you think, Kelly?
Pretty good. I think
You haven't looked at my face.
How did you
we've
do?
got a
Come
little
over here and take a
practice to
look.
do over
Yeah.
here, but that's just, it's drawing. Like if you would
Yeah.
practice drawing some stars on paper, you'd be
Totally.
able
Oh,
to do your
that's
stars.
why you're
That's
always
the trick.
drawing
Right.
stuff at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're always
That's
drawing
what it
stuff.
is.
I thought you were.
It's the doodle factor, we call it, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
The
gotta
doodle and the
practice doodling.
stipple and all those things happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I've got to practice.
Got to get in the right vernacular.
That's exactly right. You got to learn the lingo. So I think the next thing we want to do is move them on to maybe a little bit more of an advanced design.
Okay.
What do you think, Kelly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I think that these guys should do a feather. Why don't you quilt a feather for them? And
Okay.
we'll let them see
I'm not going to draw it.
how
I'm
they
just
can
going
do
to
it.
quilt one.
Yeah, you quilt it.
All
You
right.
quilt it. Let's show them so that they understand the
I'll
stitch
follow
path.
Okay, so a feather is something that a lot of people want to be able to quilt, and really the way you become successful is just by practicing. Okay,
Exactly.
so we're going to just draw. I'm just going to get over to this side, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to draw a stem, and I'm going to go to the top, and I like a loop at the top of my feathers, so I'm going to come down to the bottom. Okay, this is the spine,
Okay.
and that's the top. So
Okay.
this is what you're kind of going for. And now feathers are just these plumes that go out from that spine. So we're going to start, I'm going to start on this side, and I'm just going to do a basic feather, just like that. I can't see over this camera, actually, so this is a different type of feather. Whoops, it's a bump back. And this is the one that's the most forgiving. You go out here and just do this. Okay, you know what? I can't see past the camera, so I'm having a
That's
really hard
really my
time.
problem right here.
I think
That
it's
was my
looking
problem.
good. Do you want to come try it on this one?
I'll do it on the right side
Okay.
so that you can see it better.
Okay.
So please just bear with us on that left side of the feather. It's just not very pretty. I'm just going to do a little bumpy feather petal. I think you guys would
Yeah, that's a good
just
idea.
do the little bumpy one.
A little more
Oh.
forgiving.
Okay, and then I'm going to get up here to the top and make them a little smaller. And I'm just going to end with a little leaf right there.
So that's a nice simple feather.
Where's the pencil? Let me fix this a little bit. So our goal is we're just going to do just a little.
Grab the machine and move it with you while you're doing it,
Okay,
so everybody can
so
see
they
your
can see.
your stitch.
So
path.
we're just going to do just a little bump, and then I'm going to come in the center and do a little stamen, a little bump, and you would want to come right up to the spine if you can. It's with this camera on the machine, it's really hard to see the center. But can you see the goal here?
I can.
Yep.
We're going to draw a center spine, and then just draw the little bumpy feather out like that, the little plume. And you're going to go up one side. It's easier to do feathers from the bottom up for most people. So I don't discourage you from trying bottom up and around, wrap it all the way around. But for you two starting, I would say do one side, come down, and then do the other side from the bottom up again, just for your first feather.
Okay.
Okay? So, Brett,
I don't need the pencil.
You don't need a pencil. Oh
you can,
wow!
you
It's
can
been
start
thrown
right
down.
there.
Well, I shouldn't say I don't need one.
Yes.
I'm just choosing not to use it.
Okay. So we'll.
Do you want to draw it
Let me
first?
think
No, I'm gonna.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to
So
give it a
think
go?
Of, think of how she did the spine first.
do the
She built the
spine.
spine first,
Yeah.
the center of it. Think of how big you want to make it. Oh, you're even going for the curl. I'm impressed.
Good. Oh, you got a good spine. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me
You're
think
welcome.
here.
Okay.
Okay, so let me give you another tip. It's
Don't
easier.
go back.
It's easier if you go from the bottom of the
Okay.
plume to the top, and you're
Yeah.
going from the top,
Yeah.
trying to wrap
nice.
around
I
to the
saw
bottom.
that
I
on
like
that
those
one.
little
Yeah,
stamens
so
in
go
there.
from the bottom. Like
Well,
you just did the
I'm
top
glad I'm
again.
amusing you.
There you
I'm
go.
thinking that the
Oh man, I did something wrong.
just keep going. You're fine. Just make that one a little curl.
Oh,
Remember how she had the little curl in there?
I'm still
there you
doing that.
go.
He's just going for it.
Well, that's what's great about feathers is you can do them any way you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
There's not necessarily a right and a wrong.
Oh, there's definitely a wrong way to do it.
No, it's feather-esque.
Well, that's okay. You're supposed to drive it to the bottom so you don't have the big
Okay,
long
she
thread.
brought
But
it back,
Yeah, no, you just
I-
follow that
I
stitch
suppose-
line back.
Okay.
No, you're missing some of these things for
No,
me.
you can do it on the other side on the way out.
Okay.
okay.
I think that all those hours and hours.
I'm
you
gonna hold
spent
your hands
watching
with you.
Bob Ross.
Hold on,
growing up.
hold
Okay,
on.
now.
Hold your hands on there.
These are just a bunch of happy little accidents.
Push,
That's
push,
all
go.
they are.
You drive that handlebar. I'm going to drive this one. We're going to go from the
Holy
bottom out
smokes.
here.
Beautiful.
Aren't you glad
We
we're having you do
mistaken.
this with lime green thread on the back so you can really
Yeah.
see what's going on?
Slow, just nice and slow. Bottom, bump, and in. Okay, we finished the rest.
So if you come back like this, or do that one, and then just do a little quarter Q inside that one. There you go. And then come over here and just stitch out.
I failed one. Oh, look at yours is good. I still got an alcohol.
I had a pretty flower, but it landed on the ground and some child decided to stomp on it a few times.
Somebody ran
So it's not
over it.
pretty anymore.
We don't like feathers.
No.
We can agree with that. We like E's and L's.
E's and L's. The E's and L's were very good. The stipple even, it's got promise. It's got promise.
So that's what I would tell someone in class. Choose one design that you like and just do it over and over and over again until you feel confident with it.
Okay.
And then you can add the stars.
Okay.
And then
What, you're saying my star was no good?
someday,
No,
I
it
did
was
not
funny.
say that, but I'm not really sure where your star is. But but do something until you do it really well and feel confident in it, and then expand to something more. So
exactly.
yeah,
that's what we always like to teach our students, right? Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Clueless Quilter. We especially want to say thank you to our
Helpless husbands.
our helpless husbands, our clueless quilters, who were willing to
thank you.
do it.
If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
That's right.
That's exactly
And you can
right.
keep practicing.
Exactly.
I will keep practicing.
Keep practicing,
If she
and
lets me on the machine, I will keep practicing.
maybe we'll have to let him have some time, huh? Maybe.
Well, we'll think about that.
We'll think about that. So,
Okay.
Thank you for teaching us something new and when we're old.
we're always happy to do it. We're always happy to do it. Well, thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe, give us a like, and join us again next week. And have fun quilting.
Bye.